I think a lot of times we do things for other people. And that's another whole topic of something else that I had to confront where sometimes you have to start, for me at least, working on little things. One thing that was eating away at my time for self-care and happiness was codepending other people, always being a fixer, helping others, and never reserving time for myself. And I think that's something a lot of people in the medical field, because the field is a caring, serving profession, I think that's a trap a lot of us can get into. I mean, because we're always told, oh, well, it's selfish to focus on yourself. And if you only have a little bit of time and you spend it on yourself, I think some people kind of feel guilty about that. Mm-hmm. But they always say you're your first patient. And that's true. That's not selfish. That's a good, I think, rule of thumb to advocate for yourself some.
Yeah, I agree that you are patient number one. And patient number one is who oftentimes gets forgotten because you only see patient number one when you're looking in the mirror. And so to take care of patient number one, you have to be very intentional and connected. Mm-hmm.
And like, how often do we really take our own temperature? For me, it's almost thinking like when you start to get sick, you're not feeling well, but you don't take your temperature, you just blow it off. But then by the time you have 102-degree fever, you're just really down and out, and you feel like crap, and you didn't catch that. So for me, I think realizing that by the time you're really burned out or you're really depressed or you're really overwhelmed in maybe a situation that you need to make a change for yourself, the fork in the road happened a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And you ignored things. We ignore our own signs and symptoms. And I think when we take our own temperature and we realize we're hungry, we're angry, we're lonely, we're tired, we're sad, we're fearful, we're resentful, those things are symptoms of an underlying problem. And I realized I was completely ignoring all of that for myself. And I think a lot of that training starts when we're young. It starts with this path of, even in high school, you've got to know what you want to do, and you have to do all these AP classes, and you have to be top of your class, and the competitive aspect and the pushing down self-care to perform and to compete and to attain that aspect of your life, to the exclusion of, I'm not a machine. You're not a machine. You can't do this to your body. It will break down, but yet we don't stop and take our own temperature. We give our power away a lot, I think. That's another kind of concept. Was I realized that I did have the ability to make a change. That was a huge thing for me. I did feel stuck for a long time. And I think I took my power back. I realized that I didn't need to live my life sort of being a victim of my circumstance. I had the ability to change. For us,